1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Good afternoon, everyone. We're popping in live. We should see ourselves pop up on there any moment, we hope. We hope. Kiara's feasting away over there. Do you notice also what Kiara is wearing, everyone? She's got on the type A personality. See, orange and yellow, so we've both got the type A personalities on here. We're both working it.
I'm working it.
Yeah, you're working it. Who's here? The Panda's here. Yes, we're live, Panda. Rui's here. Alabama. 10 degrees Celsius over there at the moment. It's a bit cold, Kiara. 50 degrees Fahrenheit. On in a few minutes. Oh, that was me. Haas says, no lie, it's freezing here. It's 30... What is it today? It's 30 degrees Celsius today here. It's pretty hot, actually. Mick is saying, hi, Kiara. Steve Wagg's saying, greetings all. We've got a few coming in now. So, guys, if you can, please give a thumbs up just so everyone knows that we're just live. This is a bit impromptu, obviously. We were just doing a shoot, actually, in the studio, which you'll see in the coming days. So we were doing that, and I thought, well, actually, it was Kiara's idea. I said, let's pop on live. So we're both here to say hi. So you can fire away with just questions. We really don't have anything to talk about. I don't know how long we'll even be on, but because we're in the middle of a shoot. We're going to try something really interesting next. I want to try, I've never done it before, but I actually want to try doing a slow sort of shutter type thing in the studio where you basically drag the shutter, and Kiara's going to wear this dress that sort of has sequins all through it, and then I'm hoping that we can get some actual movement in the actual image straight in camera. Now, I want to do this without using special effects or anything else, so that's what we're going to do in the studio next, so I can't wait to share that with you guys soon. So what do you reckon about our t-shirts, guys? Thank you, Delta Dave, for sending these to us. We love them. Kiara is wearing it, but she's not going to keep it. It's just not what she'd wear. So I'm probably going to give them away, I think, and I'm going to think of something that I can do for a competition for that one or something. But she is wearing it for you now, Dave, so she actually has put it on for you guys as well. So please say hi in the chat, guys. Love you all to say hi. That's interesting because it says waiting up there. I wonder why. Because we are actually on live. Is she a family friend? Just curious because your shoots feel very comfortable and right at home. Well, it's this nutcase here makes it very comfortable. Now, Kiara's in one of my model groups that I do. And the thing is too, sometimes I just want to try new things. And Kiara does, say, 5 shoots with these model groups per year. But I've grabbed Kiara and we work together more often so that I can just try new things and share with you guys. So it makes it a little bit easier because sometimes the paid shoots that I do, I can't really share often because they don't really want me to and they're paid shoots. So this gives me the ability to do what I'd like to do, trial, and then Kiara obviously gets all the free images and everything else out of it as well. So we just have a lot of fun together. But see, we have worked a lot together in these modelling groups. We've been together now for a couple of years. So that's probably why the shoots seem right at home. Yeah, and it's, you know, it's just fun. We're just a bit nutty, the pair of us, really.
Nuts.
Yeah, nuts. She's eating nuts at the moment.
I am.
What are they anyway?
Salted
mixed nuts. Rui says, like the shirts. I know. I think I look much more attractive in it, though, than what Kiara does. Michael said Kiara, big smiley faces there for Kiara. We don't get her on very live, guys, so I thought that's why I thought we'd pop in and have just a quick chat. It was interesting the amount of response I got yesterday posting the thing about the Lightroom presets. That got an awful lot of discussions going, which was a lot of fun, so please keep looking at that. Well, I may even put the one of these alpha things on Susie. You know Susie back there? I may even put her on Susie, and then I can probably put another one on Ken. So any of you guys have any questions to ask Kiara? Obviously, just remember she's 17 and a half, nearly 18. So fire away if you like. We did talk about last time about Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. And it's, are you talking about, oh, there's Delta Dave. He's the one that sends us the t-shirts. Thank you so much, Dave. Really appreciate it. Like I said, you did say that one was for Kiara, and I've definitely got her wearing it. Let's hear her accent.
I have an accent. I don't have an accent.
Yes, you do. Say a little bit about yourself.
17, I'm a dancer.
Is that your water or mine?
That one's mine, that one's yours.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm 17, I'm a dancer. I've been shooting with David for 2 years.
Yeah, around that.
About 2 years. And yeah. What else is there really?
What do you like to do? What music do you like?
Oh, I like Chris Brown. Like his type of music's really nice. I like R&B. What else? What else do I do? I don't really do much.
She's very laid back, really. She basically has a boyfriend, obviously, who she loves dearly. What's his name?
Matt.
He's actually a sign writer, so he does all like car bodies and stuff and things like that, doesn't he? And signs and things like that. So he's all into that sort of stuff. One day I'll have to shoot them together because that'll be a bit of fun too. But yeah, so she's deeply in love. What else can we tell you about her? Her mum's deeply into photography as well. So her mum loves photography. She's setting up her home studio actually. So that's also good. She's often assisted me in my shoots, so she's always holding lights and stuff like that. So, that's one good thing as well. It worked, Lena says the notification worked tonight. Oh, well, that's great. Rui says, how does she keep her girlish figure with her munching all the time? Well, you explain how.
Well, I do a lot of dancing, like a lot every day after school, after anything, and on the weekends. So I do that a lot. It kind of keeps me pretty fit.
Yeah, but how often? Tell them how often you dance.
So every day from about 5 till 9. It's about 4 hours a day. And yeah, so that's...
So there you go. So she's doing 4 hours a day dancing, guys. That's why she's eating so much. If she stops dancing, she's going to go up like a balloon. You know what they say? Eat it today, wear it tomorrow.
You'll wear it tomorrow.
You know what? It costs me a fortune. Every time we go out, I've got to buy Macca's. I've got to buy all these things that, we do. It costs me a fortune every time I go out.
Really?
Kiara, tell us a funny story about David. You probably don't have any, do you?
I have one from before you almost tripped over.
Oh, yeah, I did nearly trip over. I knocked my camera over before. I've been doing the shoot today and I walked past and knocked it over. Really, look, we just have a lot of fun together. We really do have a lot of fun. It's great. And I just love Kiara's attitude. She goes nuts. I'm going to show some behind-the-scenes stuff later this year probably because some of the photos we were just looking at before are really funny, really funny. G'day, Fatamir. How are you? Jason said, say here, I watch another Australian YouTuber and it sounds weird. Because you're another Aussie. Oreo's also here. Michael's saying, she does. Oreo, that's her favourite chocolate biscuit. She
and it's
always
my rabbit's name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's her rabbit's name as well. Michael says, awesome. Yes, I'm in Los Angeles. So that's the accent for sure. Thanks. Love your modelling. Great work with David. So there you go. Kiara is the photographer photographer video. Have you looked at the video where Kiara played me? Basically, she did do a whole shoot. Yeah, if you go back and have a look at that. So, what movies do you like, Kiara?
I don't really watch movies. Really, I don't watch a lot of TV. There's not really anything that I...
Well, what about when you go to the movies? What movies do you like seeing in the cinema?
More like animations, like kid movies.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I don't really like to watch like scary movies or...
Yeah, but what does Matt take you to? What does Matt take you to see?
Scary movies, and I don't like it.
That's probably so he can cuddle into you and stuff.
No, I'm like up on the chair trying to... Yeah.
Do you like action movies?
Not my favourite because my eyes never adjust to the screen and there's too much happening. So like, I know the Grinch is coming out.
The who? Grinch?
Yeah. You know the movie, it was like, who is it? Jim Carrey?
Oh, yeah.
He plays
it.
And now they're doing an animation one. So it comes out. I think it comes out
soon.
Weeks. Yeah, so I'm excited to see that.
What's that? James says, hey, David, how are you today, mate? I'm great, thanks, mate. Mario said, you like the Fujifilm X-T3? Yes, that's a great camera. It really is a good camera. I hope Sony has an answer to that soon. Oreo says, it's pitacious that you are munching Kiara.
I have more food.
She's got more. Look, she's also eating lollies as well. Like I said, she's lucky she does that 4 hours, guys, I'm telling you. How do we look seeing that we're looking widescreen today? I've got the 10 to 18 millimetre. I had to use the wide angle so I could fit Kiara in.
Does that eat so much? Wait, where's the mic? Is that the mic?
Yeah. You're a disgrace, honestly. What else have we got here? So fire away some questions, guys. What would you like to know? What fashion do you like, Kiara? What do you like to wear? What's your favourite fashion stuff?
Baggy pants.
Yeah?
Baggy jeans, a nice tight top, or a singlet top. I just like skirts. I don't really wear dresses as much.
So, well, she certainly does whenever she's on with her, but
yeah, obviously.
Yeah, she looks different when she's going. Where is your coffee? Now, they're asking that because my coffee is usually beer. Because you can't drink beer on here, or they don't let you monetize it. So that's the reason why what I do is I put it in a normal mug. So I pour it in a mug and I can drink it that way. So that's it. Oreo said, "Hi Kiara, did you see the Polar Express and the Incredibles animation movies?"
I saw the Incredibles. Oh, I loved it. I loved it so much. I didn't see Polar Express though.
You didn't see Polar Express? That's a really good one. That's a Christmas one.
I love Christmas. Oh, Christmas is my favourite time of the year.
Yeah, that's a lovely one. Mario is saying Kiara is beautiful.
Thank you.
What about me?
I mean, you're alright. I mean, who's rocking the t-shirts?
That's right. I reckon...
Me.
Oh, I love it. So today's been a great shoot. We've been trying a few things out. People that are popping in later, I've got some really cool shoots we're going to show later on. Not today, but I'll be uploading the videos. Kiara's been trying some multiple different outfits, but I'm definitely going to try next to do something which is called the shutter. I'm going to use slow shutter speed type stuff to get this dress that is going to hopefully get some movement across the frame. And it's called dragging the shutter. Now, hopefully what will happen is, if I use a slow shutter speed, and because I'm going to use flash in the studio, the flash will make the image sort of very sharp when it stops, when the flash fires off, but everything in between then should have movement in it. So that's what I'm trying to actually get. Rui says likes the orange better. Really? Is it what's in the t-shirt?
I think I look great.
Hang on, we're going to stand back. I'm going to show you both of these. Let's have a look. Where are we?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Wait, no, I'm not.
You ready? All right.
Looks so tall. I work it more than you.
Oh no! I've dropped the thing again.
What have you done?
He's all right. I keep dropping this thing. It's shocking. I shouldn't really have it on there.
You really shouldn't, Dave.
No. All right, let's have a look. Someone said the Alpha team. What's this? Damn, David, you could have given us a head up Kiara was going to be on. Laugh out loud. Well, we didn't know. It was her idea when we were here. Just one down vote. Ouch. We've already got it. Oh, no, we haven't.
What?
Oh, we probably have. Hang on. I'm going to update this because this still is showing live. I'm going to just refresh this. Oh, we did get one down vote. There's so many haters out there.
You hole.
Oh no, the haters are cracking me up. You wouldn't believe some of the downvotes I'm getting and some of the comments lately. As my YouTube channel gets bigger and bigger, it's ridiculous. I don't know how many I got from the video I posted just this morning, actually, which is to help people learning wedding photography, and I've got downvotes on that, and I'm thinking, oh my God, these people give downvotes before you even post it.
To the people who give downvotes.
Yeah, we give
all of you.
We give you downvotes. Now, what else have we got? Carl says the Alpha team. That's right, we are the Alpha team. James said, David, where can I buy that T-shirt? Well, Delta Dave, who was on here before, sent them to me from the US. So I'm not sure where you can get them from. Spurious Emission says, try turning the tables sometime. Have David model and Kiara do the photography.
Can we please do that?
Yeah, we should do that, shouldn't we? Yeah, I know. We should do
really
that.
fun.
But if you do go back to some of the videos later on, you'll actually see the one where Kiara did the shooting of another model. You'll actually see her do that. And you know what? The shots are good.
I know.
Spurious, what else have we got? Haz says, haha, David killing those modelling poses.
Yeah, killing them.
Yeah,
You're murdering them. It's not good.
I know. Rui said, work at Kiara.
I know. Thank you.
Carl says, Alpha down under. Jason said, would the Fuji shirt be 1.5 times smaller? That's funny. Kiara won't understand that, but I think it's funny.
I really don't.
How can we get those shirts? Well, you can't. We should probably start marketing these shirts, Kiara.
I mean, I should. You shouldn't. You don't look that great in them.
We're still waiting on you guys to organise a workshop to send us over to New York and LA so we can both come over together, don't we?
I want to go to New York.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we want to do. We just have to keep it hush-hush so we don't get stopped at the border.
I mean, you won't get stopped. I'm leaving. Oh, gosh.
I'm still waiting for more. Now, we've got 70 watching, guys, so there should be a lot more questions that keep coming through. Did Delta get those from the Sony workshop? No, I don't think he did. I don't think Delta Dave's... I'm not sure whether he's still here. Whether he works for somewhere and he made them, I'm not sure. But I got these first, and then I got those ones afterwards. Just spoke to Sony. They need the shirts back.
Too late. Sorry.
Open that merch store for those shirts. I know that's what we need. We need a merch store.
We should have merch with my face on
Yeah,
it.
we should get a merch store.
Just my face.
That'd be all right, wouldn't it? Get a merch store.
Store?
We could have Sony Alpha. Would you prefer Kiara's face on it, or would you prefer my face on it?
Yeah.
Is Kiara related to you? No, she's not. No.
Why would I want to be related to that? Seriously.
Do we look like each other?
A tan and then a pale person.
Steve said, more likes, please. Michael said, thanks, Steve. Michael said, just came in through Mexico. No worries about being stopped. You'll even get a driver's license and free healthcare. Mr. Fryer said, what camera do you use in the live stream? I'm using an A6500 at the moment for this, and I'm using the 10 to 18 millimeter lens. David said you should organise an order of those shirts so that people in the photography videography group can order their own. And thanks so much, guys, too. We just clocked over 3,000 people the other day in the photography videography school. So that's on Facebook. So thanks so much for that. Really appreciate it. Kiara's face. What about Kiara's face, Ruth? Kiara's face? You serious?
People love me. Gosh.
Carl said they are available in the US at www.wearshirts.com.au. Ferd said, has said David, merch would be you two with the message, but what about colour science? That's because I'm always talking about the colour science of Sony's. Ferd said, I enjoyed you don't buy presets video. What you said is so true and shows how you're here for us and not trying to make a buck. Although I would buy your merch because you guys are so awesome. Yeah. See, we need to design some merch, Kiara. Kiara is going to go to university, and what kind of career does she want? Well, she's not sure yet. She's still deciding, guys, what she wants to do.
Kind of leading towards dance teaching?
Yeah, she's definitely going to be doing dance teaching, aren't you, next year? Yeah, so she will be doing dance teaching at the place she's at because she's one of the head dancers there now. So she'll be doing that too, which will be fantastic for her. Well, you could be her grandpa. Well, I could be, actually. I could be. What's my grandkid? I'm trying to think, how old do you think I am? Tried the Z7 and it's garbage. Really, Casper? What was wrong with it? I'd be curious to know. Mr. Ferraris said, what app on camera or software do you use for this stream? I'm using Wirecast for the stream at the moment. And I'm connected that through the Ultra Studio Mini. They're black magic little cameras that I use for that. So that's what I'm using to get this stream up. Christmas's daughter, no, she's not related at all to me. Queen of Australia.
I know. I wish.
Now, on Friday, we're probably going to go and... You won't be able to see a thing, can you?
Not really, no.
On Friday, we're going to see... we probably are going to do another waterfall shoot, so we're looking forward to that. Hoping that goes ahead. We've still got to confirm everything at this stage, but I'm not sure whether you've seen the other one that I did. Well, this is another location where it's really beautiful. It's probably a prettier waterfall. It's smaller than the other waterfall, but it's much more attractive. So I think we're going to do that on Friday. So that'll be something to look forward to. Small grip, David. I'm not sure what them. Oh, okay. You're talking about the Nikon Z7. Oryx said more iPhone pictures with Kiara. We got 1 million, haven't we? I've still got to post a lot, actually. I've got lots and lots that I haven't posted yet. So we will post those soon. Oh, sorry, guys, in the US too. Please be safe. We've seen how bad the fires are in LA.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping all of you are safe. Look, we get that here as well, and we'll probably have them again this summer. So we know exactly what it's like. I suppose that's one thing we do have in common is the really bad fires. My town was nearly evacuated at one stage a few years back due to the fires coming over, so they can get bad here as well. Camera Conspiracies. G'day, Camera Conspiracies. How are you? Love your channel, mate. I hear Australia's full of dangerous creatures. Have you had any interesting encounters? Well, I have nearly been bitten by a few snakes. When I was walking through some grass a few times, I actually have nearly stepped on them. One time I looked down and there was a tiger snake, which is very, very dangerous, and it had its mouth open and it was just about to bite me. You would not believe how fast you can actually jump if you have to. But you see snakes quite often, but really they will not bother you unless you stand on them. And there's a thing here that they say people who live in the country will not step over a log without looking what's over the other side of it. The city slickers may do that, but you just have to be careful. But yeah, we have got the worst, most venomous snakes, the worst spiders, things like that. But you know what? Have you ever seen one?
Well, I have 2 snakes and 2 lizards.
Oh, there you go. So Kiara's got 2 snakes and 2 lizards. They're not venomous though, are they? Are they? What are they?
Tiger snake and...
Have you? Well, there you go. Kiara's got venomous snakes as pets.
They're still babies though, so they haven't really
Well, I wouldn't be having them as pets. But yes, there are dangerous creatures, Camera Conspiracies. But really, you as long as you don't bother them, they won't bother you. And they're all protected, so it's more what people see overseas of it being an issue. But like I said, you don't really get deaths here in Australia from those anymore. There is anti-venom if you did get bitten. It's more shark attacks lately have been a problem here, hasn't it? We've had a number of shark attacks over the last few weeks. What else have we got? Smoke is crazy here in LA, yeah. So just be careful. Like I said, I know exactly what it's like because we have the same problem here in summer as well. My knuckles get stuck between the lens and the camera body. Is that on the Z7? Hope Tamron releases a 70-200 f2.8 for FE man. I really hope that too. Photomech said, Casper, you lie through your teeth. Because that's what I've heard too. I have heard that's one good thing about the Nikon was the ergonomics are amazing. So I'm probably with Photomech on that one. The Essential Like says, have you ever been gold prospecting? No, I haven't. Have you ever done that?
What's that?
Looking for gold in the bush?
I did once.
Did you? Did you find anything?
When I was 5. I don't know. I don't think so.
I actually live near the major area in Australia that had gold, and apparently there is still more gold to be discovered than what they ever found, but you've just got to look in the right place to find it. About 50 kilometres just down the road from me is a place called Ballarat, and that really is the main place in Australia where years ago everyone used to come in and actually go for gold. There's also like a gold mining town that is for tourism over there that you can go and see, and you can do some panning, and actually you always get a little bit of gold. I think they put a bit in there. But you can actually get it. But there is still a lot of gold out there still to be found. So yeah, I've never really been gold prospecting though. I wouldn't mind to have a go at it one time. How are the gummy bears?
Oh, fabulous.
Fabulous? Sony A9 with the grip is perfect, Ike. Venom says Australia where everything is trying to kill you.
It's actually not even bad. It's such a beautiful country.
It is a beautiful country. Like I said to you, I go in the bush all the time and I'm photographing and everything in the bush all the time. Anything usually bad will be disappearing before
you get there.
Yeah, you get there, they'll be gone. And one of the funniest things is, and you're going to laugh about this, but one of the most dangerous creatures in the bush is the kangaroo.
That's true.
And the reason why I say that is because they have this massive claw that if you did to attack them or try and do something stupid with them, they will rip your gut out. And that's what you've got to actually be careful of. Most dogs that die are chasing kangaroos, and the kangaroo will kill them because they'll actually have this... it's not this claw that they'll rip the dog's stomach apart and they die. They can actually be quite vicious. But again, unless you're trying to do something to them, they're going to run off. And that's the thing. It's like anything, you know. But we don't have bears and things like that, you know, that'll eat you, I suppose.
It's true.
Photomix said, you are the only one here to antagonise me. Jason said, do you eat Vegemite?
Yes.
Oh, I hate Vegemite. Oh, I can't stand
Have
it.
it on toast. I put. Okay. So I have some toast.
Yeah.
Put some butter. Put some Vegemite. Then I get a boiled egg. Not a boiled one, but like you put it in the microwave.
You better tell them.
Put it in the microwave in like a container. And you pull it out. You flip it onto the Vegemite toast, and then you put cheese over the top, and you melt the cheese. So good.
I have to say, guys, the reason why I don't eat Vegemite is because I was born in the UK, and I obviously came out here when I was a child, but I've never ever got to, and I think you have to grow up from it as a baby. Like my wife loves it. Every Australian basically loves it. I can't stand it. It's the worst tasting thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Obviously, you haven't paired it with something right.
No, I don't like it.
You're going to try
What else have we got? Do you have link for the T-shirts? No, I haven't. I wish I did. Delta Dave gave them to me. Casper's still stirring Ike. Just ignore him, Ike. He's stirring you. Venom says you are doing a great job of selling Australia as a tourist destination. It's the best place.
It is.
I mean, look, I'm not joking. I still believe this. I've travelled all around the world. And you may not agree with me, I don't know. But I think Australia is the best place on earth. I really do. It's a beautiful country. We have unbelievable deserts. We have incredible beaches. We have unbelievable forests with unbelievable, like ferns. If you go up north, then you've got rainforests. It's a beautiful country. But you guys all probably say that too about the place you are. And I do find the Australians as a whole are very friendly people. Haas says, have you or Chiara been to New Zealand, and do you guys follow cricket? I love New Zealand. I've been there twice. I adored it. That's also incredibly beautiful as well. Have you been to New Zealand? And I do follow cricket, yes. You probably don't though, do you?
No, but Matt plays cricket.
Her boyfriend plays cricket. Trevor said, venomous animals, fires, shark attacks. How do you apply for citizenship there? It's not that bad as what people say it is. I mean, summer, yes, we do get fires, but as long as you don't live near the bush, you're going to be okay. And shark attacks, you've just got to be careful where you swim. I mean, there's certain beaches where you don't go. 90% of the beaches here, you're not going to have a problem. But at the moment, there's been one beach up in the Whitsundays near Queensland that I think has had 3 just recently. And obviously some parts of South Australia where the white pointers are, I mean, it's bad around there that you wouldn't want to swim there. But overall, the beaches are beautiful. I never worry about swimming. What else was it? That's about it. It's not that bad, Trev, though, honestly. Jason said, come to Australia. We have spiders the size of dogs, and if you're lucky, we can literally rain spiders. I hate spiders. I don't see many spiders.
That's another pet.
Where are we? Casper and Ike are still fighting each other. You guys brought an A7R3 for $2,500 over the Z7 for $3,200. That's a great buy. Carl said, if I visit Australia, I'll hire... Oh, that's the other thing. Up north, we have crocodiles, but we don't have crocodiles down here. No, you're fine down here, but you wouldn't go swimming up north, that's for sure. James said, bush means something else in Australia. I hope it's not the sexual bush.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Bush here means forest. Michael said, what ethnicity is Kiara? So what are you? It means what nationality are you?
Oh, Maltese.
So she's got Maltese background. So it's Maltese. I thought she was a little bit Asian. I did. You get that though, don't you?
A lot.
Yeah. It's because her eyes, I think, tend to look like what I thought. She might have a fraction of Asian background in her somewhere along the line.
Filipino,
But she doesn't. So it's, what is it? It's
Maltese.
Maltese. Yeah, and that's why she's naturally a darker complexion. Photomix said, it just came out today on the Vanguard YouTube channel. It's pretty funny. What's that, Photomix? Third Song said, greetings from Canada. You are both guilty that I'm going to join the Alpha team. Oh, he's going to join the Alpha team. I'm getting the Sony A7 III, and that's only because of the job, the good job you both do. You should get paid by Sony.
Oh, I wish.
Where we wish. I have applied though, so we'll let you know what happens. Camera Conspiracy says, how's the grass-fed beef there? Beef is amazing. I don't think I've ever had grass-fed beef though, Camera Conspiracies. I do eat. I'm certainly not a vegan. I love. Do you like having beef and steak?
Yeah.
It's amazing, but I haven't really had grass-fed beef. Now, do you just talk about that it's naturally fed in fields? Because I think that's the way most of it is here. I'm not sure if that's what you mean, because in the US, aren't they fed in just fields? Because here they are. I don't think they feed them like grain and stuff like that. I think they might get that in summer because there's not enough growth. But apart from that, here, they're just roaming free in the fields. Oreo said, as long as you have pigs there, preferably in sausage shape, I'll be okay. I love bacon. Do you like bacon?
I love bacon.
Yeah, I love bacon.
Oh, so good.
I'm certainly not a vegan, that's for sure. Patrick said, David, what do you think about the Sony 28 f2 lens? It's great. Rui said, do you have kangaroos where you live? I certainly have.
Yes.
Yep, there's kangaroos all around where I live. If you go into the bush in the evening here, just 5 minutes from home, they'll be there. They tend to come out sort of around about 5 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because they're nocturnal. They sleep mostly during the day and then they'll come out in the evening. So if you go out just down the road here, you'll see them straight away in the evening. They're always there. Unfortunately, every day when you're driving on the roads in the morning, you'll see them all. There's a
Yeah.
lot dead on the side of the roads because they've been hit.
Walking to school and you just see them hopping along, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
it's normal.
There's a lot. There's heaps of them here. There's also koalas just right near here as well. James said, David, do you think Sony A7 III will go on sale? No, no way. The other cameras will, but not the A7 III. Photomix said, David Oastler, after this, look up mirrorless bragging rights on YouTube. It's on Vanguard World YouTube channel. It's a pretty funny video. I'll have to see if I can find that. Photomix, send me the link. What else have we got? Zaki says, hello. Carl says, long straight roads. Yes, there is long straight roads, that's for sure. I think the one going across the Nullarbor goes for, I don't know how many thousand kilometres. It's thousands of kilometres of straight run. I think it's the longest straight road in the world, actually, over there. The thing is, most people don't realise how big Australia is, and it's quite funny because I've got friends that come out from overseas. And then I had a friend that came out actually from Europe, and they said to me, can we go to Ayers Rock for the day? And they didn't realise that was, it's something like 3,000 kilometres away, and that's halfway through Australia. Australia is massive. It's a massive country. There's actually, and the funny thing is, there's actually farms or, if you look it up, there's actually some big farms up in Queensland that have, and the Northern Territory, that have beef that are actually bigger than Texas, and they're farms. Mick says, hi, Camera Conspiracies, love your videos. So do I. I always watch his videos. Watched a couple the other day. They were really good. Steve Wag said, same here, love Vegemite. Ooh. Spurious Emission says, we have fires and rattlesnakes in LA. It's all what you are used to. Exactly. And they're not going to attack you unless you stand on them or chase them or do something stupid. I think, though, having said that, out of the 10 most top dangerous snakes in the world, I think we have the top 8. We do have a lot of them, but they're not going to bother you. I heard there are some saltwater crocodiles on the east coast. Yeah, they're all up north. So the saltwater crocodiles are the top part of Australia. They are massive, though. I mean, they're huge. We don't get them down here, which is good. So it means we can swim in any of the rivers or stuff like that, whereas you can't do that if you go up north. It's much more tropical up north than what it is down here. They don't get a winter up north.
Yeah,
it's just
really don't.
My dad likes Vegemite. I'm not a fan. I don't blame you. I can't stand it. Barry says hi, David. Carl says the Maltese Falcon. Also says, hey David, what type of flash would you recommend for outdoor photography? I've had my eye on the Evolve 200. You really can't beat the Godox AD 200 if you're dealing with that sort of thing, and perhaps that's the Evolve 200 is a similar one. If you're after that sort of price range, the AD 200 is a great one. Haas says, I could see the Asian, a bit of Thai, yeah, well, that's what I mean. You can. It does. That's beautiful, though. I think Asian women are beautiful. But that's why I thought she had just a fraction of Asian in her, but it's not. I could see the Asian. Yeah, David said, in Iowa they are corn-fed. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, see, here most of them are just grass-fed. So they do just roam their fields free. And I think they'll feed them hay and stuff like that in summer if there's no feed for them. That's the way most of them work. Mr. Ferrari said, what's the best buy, A7 III or A7R? It depends if you want to have resolution or if you don't need the resolution, I'd go for the A7 III. But if you need to crop in or want that ultimate resolution, the A7R III. If you want like the best video fusion camera, A7 III. It's Bindi Irwin.
I used to get that as a kid.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
Like bad. And
Really?
It didn't look like Bindi Irwin.
Oh.
I'm sure if it was what I looked like as a kid.
Philip Henry, she's going to show us a photo of what she looks like as a child. Philip says, hey David, late to the party. Marcus said, found the link for t-shirts. Did you find them? James said, send the links. No, don't send the links because we want to make money on it, don't we? It's going to be the David and Kiara merch. Oh, I'll show you. This is Kiara as a young baby. What a cutie.
What's the time?
It is 20 to 4. What time do you dancing?
5.
5?
5:30ish.
Well, we better go soon. We'll have to leave soon, guys, because Kiara's got dancing. I won't be able to do that shit now. I'll have to do it next time. Send the link. Marcus said MPH place for the live chat. Carl says US and Canada are really big countries too. Yes, they are, Carl. We're an island, though. I suppose that's the thing, that we're separated totally from, not joined to anything. So I know that it's the largest island of its such. But, yeah. Photomia, you can't post links in the chat. Oh, okay. James said, oh, laugh out loud, Ike. Kev said, I'm from Halifax, Canada. Let's get that A7000 for Christmas. Oh, I wish so too. Haas says, do you remember Shane Warne, Ponting, Brett Lee? Yes, I do. Brett Lee, good players. I certainly did. Or do. Capture Media says, well, most Americans think all Australians have snake skin hats, carry big, huge knives, and go walkabout all the time. Laugh out loud, kidding. It's beautiful there, and I must say, a very friendly place. Kara Conspiracy said, a jellyfish touched me the other day. I panicked and hurt myself trying to escape it. I hate jellyfish.
Same.
Oh, I hate them.
Blue bottles,
yeah.
especially.
We do have, here we go again. We're going to destroy people again. We do have things called blue bottles down here, which are poisonous. It's worse up in Queensland because they have, I think it's called the Man of War jellyfish, and if you get bitten by that, you can die. And they tell you not to swim in summer up there. We don't get that down here though, so that's one good thing. But I'm with you, Camera Conspiracies. I hate jellyfish. Oh, hate them. They're a railroad that is the longest straight way without a turn in Australia. Yeah, that's probably the Garn which goes through the centre, or it might be the one that comes across from Perth. Not sure. Venom says Kiara looks somewhat Eurasian. So it's like a European and Asian. Photomic says, Camera Conspiracies was in an ocean. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I know. I'd love to see that video, Camera Conspiracies. Domar says, hi, David. What are your thoughts on the Sony 100-400? Love it. Great lens. We're going to have to go soon too, guys, because I've got to get Kiara back to dancing. Scott said, I've never had Vegemite before, but Kiara made it sound pretty good. Try it, Scott. You're not going to like it. I'm telling you.
Just don't put a lot on. Put a little bit of light spread.
You're not going to like it. Dan says, David Mossman, you're from Iowa. That wasn't for us. Ferd says, yeah, I always thought Chiara was part Filipino, which is what you said, didn't you? Yeah.
I get that a lot.
David, what do you like to do on your spare time outside photography? Well, not much really. I'm just so much into photography. I've always been the same. Look, I love music because I've always played guitar and sing. I was always in rock bands when I was younger. So I do still love that, and I still do like playing guitar and writing music. So that's probably the main thing I like to do. But if you say what do I love, well, spare time a lot of the time is spent on geeky stuff because I love computers so much. I'm the biggest geek on earth. That sort of stuff I like. Hey, David, how do you focus on your gimbal work pre-AF to infinity? No, I just use... Well, that's the beauty of the Sony cameras. I use center focus, and then I just let the autofocus do its job, and it never lets me down, and that's the way I work. So it's just on center focus. Have an awesome day, Kiara and David. Thanks. Yes, because we've got to go in a second. Josh said, I subscribe to you because of your great updates, rumours, and A6700 and A7S3. Thank you so much. How did you and Kiara start working together? Because she does my modelling group. I do modelling groups where they pay us some and then we do so many shoots over in the year. But Kiara doesn't get paid for these, obviously. We just work together and do it for fun. Venom says, quick search of a tiger snake. Yeah, having second thoughts about ever coming to Australia. Well, Kiara's got him as a pet.
Yeah.
Don't mess with Kiara. Oh, Gord said Kiara needs to get to bed. Oh, wait, it's not midnight. No, it's only 3:42 here in the afternoon, but she's got dancing at, what was it? 5:30, yeah, because it's 3:45. What else have we got? Have you used the 12 to 24 f4? Looking to use on my DJI? No, I haven't, but I've heard it's a great lens. Photomix said, David Oastler, the bit about the ocean is a joke about camera conspiracies. Oh, okay. Haas said, David, if you were born in the UK, did you move here after you got married? No, I moved here as a child. My father was in the Air Force, and he moved here due to being in the Air Force. So I think I moved here when I was about 10. So I've been here a long time. I am naturalised though, but you never get rid of your English passport because they never denounce it unless you physically denounce it. So I have kept that open as well, but I am naturalised Australian. But I mean, you know, I've been to England twice since, but you know, I mean, I classify myself as an Aussie. I've been here all my life. Privat said, hi, I'm planning to buy my first digital SLR, Sony A7 III. Can you suggest me a few lenses to buy along with it? Well, have a look at my last live video because I went through all the lenses I use, Privat. I'd start, if you haven't got any, start with the 28 to 75 Tamron. That's a great one. What macro would you recommend as a starter? It depends how far away you want to shoot from the thing. I mean, I use the 30, but if you 50 or the 70 Sigma is a great lens. I'm going to put my Instagram account on here and we'll put Kiara's as well because subscribe to her, guys. Doastler. T-L-E-R. Oh,
P.
pasta.
Pasta.
Now, what's yours?
Um.
Oh, it didn't go on. Why didn't it go on? I-S-T. Oh, it's not letting me put that in and I'm a moderator. Hang on, let me just... You know why? Because I don't reckon I'm logged in. Hang on, I've got to sign in because I want to post this thing in, guys, because I want to give you Kiara's... I want to give you Kiara's Instagram. All right, let me try now. Let me just put that back in there. Let me bring this back down. For some reason, I wasn't logged into YouTube. Let me bring this back to here. Let me try now. D-O-A-S-T-L-E-R. Yeah, there we go. So what? Oh, that's not it. D-O-A-S-T-L-E-R. It's that one. All right, so add me on Instagram. I will add you back. If I don't, because I've got 16,000 subscribers, message me and then I'll make sure I do add you because sometimes it gets missed. So what's yours?
Underscore Kiara Watts.
Is it underscore, is it?
Yeah.
K-I-A-R-A.
W-A-T-T-S.
So that's Kiara. So add Kiara as well. Let's keep going down here. Happy Veterans Day, everyone. Yes, what is that for the people come back from overseas fighting? Sagan saying hi, Kiara. Haas says that's interesting. When I moved to the US, I had to surrender my native passport. Yeah, I think the British one you never have to though. What else have we got? 2019 workshop dates been planned yet? No, but I'm telling you what, one day we're both going to come out and work with you guys. We definitely want to go to New York and LA and also London and Europe, don't we? That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Eh?
need to go to Paris. Need to go to Paris. Need to.
Kiara, what's your better side? I'd say the left.
I usually say this side. This one has my dimple. Hold on, you can't. But I like this side better.
That side?
Yeah.
Phone woke me up at UK 4:45 here. YouTube also has me logged out and I couldn't post message. Yeah, it was weird. It was, for some reason, it had logged us out, so we couldn't actually get back on. All right, guys. Well, look, we better pop off because I have to get Kiara back because she's going to do a dance shoot. Have we got time to do that shoot? We haven't. No, it's called. What time do you have to be home?
Only at least 5.
Yeah. Because we're going to pop out and do a quick shoot. Any last questions before we finish? What camera does Kiara use? Do you use a camera?
My phone.
She uses her phone. That's all she's using. Sam says, I have followed you on Twitter and sent you a message weeks ago. She never answers back though, Sam. I mean, you know, she's...
I don't have Twitter.
Yeah. Oh, Twitter. Oh, you talk about me, Sam? Is that me or Kiara? Because I don't... You know what? I haven't opened Twitter in weeks for some reason. I just never have got to it, Sam. It's better really to, if you want messages answered, you're better off to go through that photography and videography school. I'm going to put that link on there, but it has to be spelled exactly like this. So it's photography school. What are you doing? So it's actually that. You're better off to ask questions in there. I haven't been on Twitter for ages. It still posts because whenever I post on Instagram, it automatically goes in there. But I actually haven't opened up Twitter for so long. What else before we finish? Have a great day, you guys. Casper saying goodbye. Boo for iPhone.
I can't afford anything else.
I don't mind the iPhone. Venom said, Toodles, David and Kiara, don't get ripped apart by kangaroos. I know, well, you hope not. Sam said yes. Sam said yes. Even says, Kiara, do you plan on to pursue modelling or just a cool part of your life having fun with right now?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. I haven't really thought about that.
She hasn't thought about that yet. I'm also a little bit protective of her as well.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of creeps out there, so I am a little bit protective of her. Elliot says thank you for the ASMR.
I knew someone would know that. Thank you. Okay.
I love ASMR. That's so cool. Is that what you're doing up there?
Hi guys, welcome back to my ASMR.
Oh. I didn't know what you were doing.
That's what it is.
Ah.
Oh.
Kiara, love her. I'm late. I know. I love. Sometimes, you know, if I'm stressed, I'll sit to that, and you're just going, I'll go to sleep. It puts me to sleep. Kiara, do you plan? Oh, I've already read that one. Kiara, love her. I'm late. Take care, guys, and that's about it. All right, guys, we're heading off. Haz says, David, you should have the vicious kangaroo as answer to the haters. I know. I probably should, shouldn't I? It's up there actually.
This is so the haters.
I didn't know you were whispering like that. All right, guys. Have a great day. See you all soon for the next video. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.